Diarmuid Kearney reporting for FIFAWWC this morning, where the Netherlands have started the 2023 Women's World Cup on a positive note as they defeated the debutants Portugal 1-0 in Dunedin this morning. A game that lacked maybe a lot of free-flowing football, but as far as the Netherlands are concerned, the 1-0 win enough to give them 3 points and now join the USA level at the top of the group standings. It was Stephanie van der Graat's header in the opening half that was the main difference between the sides, but the two teams definitely lacked a little bit of quality when it came to the forward line. Dutch had a great few chances, but Enes Pereira in the Portuguese goal certainly thwarted them a good few times in this game. But as far as Portugal were concerned, it took until the 81st minute for them to force a shot to be saved in the opposite direction. But for the third consecutive World Cup appearance for the Netherlands, they do start the group stage with a win. Opening proceedings of the game certainly were a bit more cagey, but they started to take control. They started to get a bit of possession, but just could not get the chance. But that all changed as Sherida Spitza took a corner on the right-hand side. She whipped it in, and it was headed home by Van der Graat. But the official's flag was up, however, as Jill Roord was deemed to have been in an offside position as the header went toward goal. From the VAR perspective, however, she was not in direct contact with the ball as it made its way into the goal, nor was she impeding the Portuguese goalkeeper in trying to make a save. From there, they did start to get a little bit more into the game. The goal definitely deflated Portugal as the Netherlands pressed on and looked to try and get a second goal. It was Roord who had a gift of a chance from a header, again from a corner, but that went over the bar. Roord looked definitely disappointed with herself that she did not double their advantage. They kept pressing, they kept having a few half chances, but did take a 1-0 lead into the break. The Dutch have a great stat at the World Cup that they have not lost when they did take the lead in their last 7 games, and they look to continue that into the second half. And they had a gift of a chance in the 51st minute as Van de Donk managed to peel off of another run that was played, and she made her way into the box. But Pereira, again, an unbelievable save from the Portuguese goalkeeper to keep it at 1-0. The Dutch might have been a little bit more complacent as the second half progressed, and they did start to get a little bit under pressure from Portugal, but they were very much isolated up top, and the Dutch defense was doing their best to make the best of some poor chances. It was the 81st minute when the Dutch finally had Daphne van Doomslaer to force a save, and that came from Thelma in Caracau, who was the Portuguese substitute who just came on a matter of minutes before taking the chance. In the final few minutes, it was very much keep ball for the Dutch, taking the ball to the corner and trying their best to hold on to secure 3 points. But it worked, and they now will now join the USA, as I mentioned earlier, as 3 points at the top of the league table. As it finished in Dunedin this morning, the Netherlands won, Portugal 0.